The spirits tucked themselves into their beds before the sun rose, but there were always stragglers. I usually got to catch up on the gossip, but this morning I was alone. The eerie silence grew deafening. "He's here. Run. Go." The spectral voices coasted over my skin like a breath of winter, and I shivered despite the muggy heat. "Who's here?" I turned a slow circle, convinced Harrow would step from behind a monument. "Hello?" "He'll gobble you up." "He'll swallow you down." "He'll devour you." The warnings layered themselves over one another until I couldn't identify the individual speakers. Pivoting on my heel, I turned to leave, but a blur of motion pulled me up short. No one should be here this early, but it wasn't like the gate had ever stopped me. "Hello," a quiet voice answered me. "I didn't mean to startle you." With gooseflesh dappling my arms, I turned fully toward the speaker to find a tall man dressed in dove-gray slacks and a white button-down shirt standing with his hands shoved into his pockets. His chin-length black hair hung in his eyes, forming a curtain that concealed his expression. "You didn't." I studied him, weighing any threat he might pose to me, but his posture was non-threatening. "Startle me, I mean." "Run! Run! Run!" The spirits pleaded with me, their window into the world of the living, but my gut told me he meant me no harm. I rationalized standing there by reminding myself running from a predator was never a good idea. Running was like asking it to consider you prey. "I heard you calling out." He glanced up then, flashing eyes the color of mist rolling through graveyards. Okay then, definitely not human. Not that spirits would fear the average mortal. "I didn't expect company at this hour." "Neither did I." With his frozen beauty, he could have been one of the marble angels fallen from heaven, or, I guess, tumbled from the top of a mausoleum, but still, he had that chiseled look about him, like he couldn't be real. I should be going. I took a careful step back toward the gate, uncertain whether to listen to my instincts or those of the spirits who resided here. "It's getting late." "I didn't mean to disturb you." He kicked a clod of crushed oyster shell. "I'm no good with the living." "The living, huh?" I noticed mud caking his expensive leather dress shoes. "As opposed to—" A buzz in my pocket distracted me, and I lowered my gaze to answer the call on my watch. "Yeah?" "Harrow is banging on your office door," Josie said, her tone sharp. "Where are you?" "On a run." I glanced over to the stranger, about to make my excuses, but he was already gone. "I'll be home in 10.